Hey, my name is Mr. Chipman, teach biology, AP biology at Murray High School in Murray, Kentucky. And I've had a lot of questions about the use of ChatGPT and how it can be used in education, one, and then two, how can students use it? It's typically seen as a cheating tool, but so are calculators and phones and all these things that we now use as a part of our normal everyday life. And so I think what's better to is kind of learn how to use it and see how it can help you. And so my students have a test coming up in a couple days, and I thought, what better way to do that? And so I'm just going to teach you just a real basic thing, but I think that kind of open up some avenues, right, as to what this is about. Okay, so my students have a quiz test over Unit 7, which is basic human anatomy, right? And so I have a ton of vocab. I have a Quizlet account, and I give my students links to that Quizlet account, and so they have access to all of those words, and they can study. Quizlets, for some people it's really good. For some people, not so much, right? You understand what I'm saying? And, there's all these options or whatever, but now you got to pay and whatever. So what you can do, you can come onto a study set like mine, and you can go here to export. And you can see all the actual words here, right? These are words and their definitions. And these are definitions that mostly I've come up with in class, or some of them I've copy-pasted off the web, whatever. It's kind of a hodgepodgery of definitions. Well, I'm going to copy-paste this text. And copy, not paste yet. So that's all of the words, that's all of the vocabs for this particular unit, right? Now, what can we do with that? We're going to go over here to ChatGPT, chatgpt.com. And I am logged into a non-premium account. So this is the same sort of access that anybody would have. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to tell it kind of what I'm doing. I'm studying for a test, right? Because you talk to it like you're talking to a person. I'm studying for a test, and see, it's already trying to tell me some things down there. And I'm going to input the info. The test is over. Then I'm going to ask you to do some things. Input first, right? And so now it knows I'm going to put something in here, and I don't want you to do anything with it yet, because ChatGPT kind of like figures things out. I'm going to hit a colon because I'm polite, and then I'm going to hit Control V, which is going to paste in all those words that I just exported from my Quizlet. And I'm going to hit arrow, whatever that is. Got it. What would you like me to do with this information? So it's already read this, processed it, knows what's up. All right. I need 30 multiple choice questions. Questions at an honors level for a 9th grade biology class. Please provide a key to these questions at the end. And I'm gonna tell a little something else. Make these questions semi-difficult because I want to do well on this test. Okay. And so what I've just done is I've taken all of this information that I've gone over in class with my class, in several days. I think there was 6 sections to this unit, and we take notes on those sections. And frankly, some people are better or worse at taking notes, right? And now I have this free computer program that's free for anyone in the world to use, this version of it anyway. and it is now spitting out questions based on this information that I provided as a teacher. And I can go through here and I can get a piece of paper and I can take this test, right? And then I can go down here to the key at the end that it has created for me, and I can grade it. Now, there's a caveat here because it's not always right. And so you would obviously have to check if something seems off. It probably is. But it's not having to think really. It's just having to like use the info that it already has. And so like which type of connective tissue or which type of tissue is responsible for the lining of interior and exterior body surfaces? It's just vocab, right? Epithelial. Well, let's go check the key. D. All right, so good. So you see the value, okay? Watch this. My teacher also gives short answer questions that can be answered in 2-3 sentences. Create 10 of those and provide a key short for each. The real question is why isn't everyone using this? Especially for my students who have this sort of information just free, not only do I give it to them, I want them to use it. Like I want them to use it, right? And they can just they can just go and make the things and here's the answers and they're probably right. Right? They're probably right. My guess. And then, there's a little smiley face from ChatGPT, man, that's telling us that all is well with the world. And then if you wanted to, you could even say, you know what? No, I'm not going to say that. Please create 10 application questions that are difficult for this content. And again, a key. See, I can just do whatever I want to with this information. I can literally do whatever I want to with this. And look, a patient suffers a spinal cord injury but retains the ability to move their arms and legs voluntarily. However, they can no longer regulate their heartbeat or heart rate digestion properly based on this. Which part of the nervous system is damaged? It's the autonomic nervous system, right? As opposed to the somatic or the voluntary nervous system. So this is the sort of thing that you can do for yourself, and it's even going to come down here and tell you this sort of thing, right? And so again, strongly recommend. This is not cheating, by the way. I've given you the information, told you to use it. You're creating questions, right? These are great. These are there's going to be questions like this on the tests. Of course, I'm not going to take these, but you get the idea, right? There's no reason to not be doing this. There's no reason that you shouldn't be doing this. In fact, you should be, and you should be doing it for all your classes. And this may be a good reason to take notes on your Chromebook too, because you can just copy paste your own notes, or you could say you could tell it to give you some notes or something. There's a lot of things that you could do with this. This does not replace studying and rewriting your notes and all those habits that I also preach, but just when it comes to quizzing yourself and helping you understand the material, this is much better than clicking through a bunch of flashcards and memorizing the shapes of words. It's not helpful. This actually makes you think about the content. And so I would strongly encourage you, whether or not you're one of my students, to use this resource. It is currently free, and use it while it's free. Hopefully this was help. If it was helpful to you, give me a like. Subscribe to my channel. There'll be more things. Comment down below if you have other ideas on how ChatGPT can be used to further education. Thanks for watching.